I'm gonna perform Robert Bustini's coffee table pose for pregnant women. So you have a coffee table and you have your couch. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lie like this. Here's your tummy with your baby. You're not sitting on the floor, you're hanging. You're actually leaning with your upper torso, just with your ribs, like near your diaphragm, a little bit, yeah. So where you have like a solid rib cage on the back side, you're lying on the edge of the sofa. You have your legs on the coffee table, from like your knees, the inside from your knees, a little bit comfortable, flat. And you're gonna hang towards the back. You can put your hands like folded, like interlaced fingers behind your head and lean. You can actually also put your elbows together, and then you can press with your head in your hands, and then you can reach your elbows a little bit more up, so you're opening the front line a little bit more. Do it gently, so your tip of your shoulder blades are going down and you're activating here your side. And then you put them back like this again. You can just relax, find your own breath. Easily in through the nose, out through the mouth, jaw relaxed. Tongue is just finding its position, relaxed as well. Relaxed jaw is a relaxed diaphragm, is a relaxed pelvic floor. They're all connected with each other. You can even lean more back if you want. Take a pillow and put it under your head. The more you put your chin up, the more you're going into the back side of your head with your energy. So you cannot think that much because you're not in your neofrontal cortex, the brain where the part of the brain that is the thinking part. You just hang there and just make your lower back long and your tailbone is just hanging. There's no pressure at all on the belly, on the hips. And the hip can just find this neutral position. The pelvis can find a neutral position. The sacrum gets a lot of space. This is so nice. You can sit for hours. If you put your legs wider than your hips are here, wider than your hips. Like, at least at shoulder wide or wider with your legs, with your feet rotating outside. It's really, really comfortable. And if I want to lie like this longer, then I actually need to have some pillows, because then I can more like go in a restorative pose. I can even lean like this. For me, it's no problem. And the baby, oh, the baby is feeling wonderful because he or she is getting so much space. There's no harm, there's only a lot of space creating for the baby, and he or she can actually find a really good positioning. So even when you have your menstruation and you're bleeding, if you're not pregnant, you just have your time of the month, it's really nice as well to give like a lot of space to your lower back. Your reproductive organs love that. It's really nice. And there's no harm, there's no harm for the baby, because the blood flow is just keep on continuing. You're not lying on your back, you're hanging. You're just like you're standing. So you're not lying flat on your back. So the artery that's feeding your baby with your blood to the placenta, it's just there's no pressure on that. So it's wide and open, and it gets a really good flow like this. So this is good for you and the baby. Really it is. So find a coffee table that's more or less the same height as the seat of the sofa. Can go a little bit, this one is a little bit higher, can go a little bit lower as well, also possible. But if it's like more or less the same height of the seat, then like really, there's nothing underneath my bottom. I'm not touching the floor. So it's really nice. So I just come out like this.